Peace, love, and life, family. I'm Picasso Cognizance. This is Resolute Fathers. Make sure you like, subscribe, tell a friend, and tell a friend about Resolute Fathers. Resolute Fathers, stand up. Resolute Mothers, stand up. Co-parents, stand up, man. What's going on with y'all, folks? I know y'all doing good, having a wonderful day. You think it's right for a non-custodial parent to go to jail to get their license suspended? Now, according to Title 42, the Public Health and Welfare, Chapter 21, Section 1994, peonage abolished. Let me make sure I say peonage right. It's just so crazy how, individual could be spitting all this good 401, but we got the flaw watchers. They just want to see you mess up or fumble over a word. They want the people or the audience to pay more attention on you fumbling over a word than this game that's actually being spit. Under 42, Public Health and Welfare, Chapter 21, Section 1994, peonage abolished because it has been actually abolished in 1833. Congress outlawed debtor's prison. And in 1983, the Supreme Court ruled that in order to jail a person for failure to pay a fine or fee, the judge must first consider if the person was willfully choosing not to pay. Now think about it. For the folks that's getting locked up, right? They say failure to pay child support. A fit parent in their right mind to not want to raise and take care of their children. I mean, things happen. You got laid off. The company, it came to an end or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Company moved somewhere else. It shut down. A lot of things could happen. And for the child support enforcement agency, right, to sit up there and want to lock you up, suspend your license, suspend your occupational license, suspend your recreational license. I mean, the list goes on what they do. Like, how is that benefiting the child though? So if a non-custodial parent, goes to jail, how is the child getting taken care of? You know what I'm saying? Like, think about what's going on. Why is the system so involved? You know what I'm saying? They never seen you or the child before. Did y'all go out on a dinner date or had a coffee or did a morning jog, something like that? Like, come on, family. Like, we gotta start using our brain. We gotta see what is the motive for the system to be so involved. Is basically an insult what they're doing to you. It's like they're playing with your intelligence. Basically, they're telling you, you don't know how to take care of your responsibility. So we're going to step in. We're going to tell you how to raise your children, basically. Because remember, you're a fit parent, right? All right. So if you're a fit parent, you taking care of your responsibility. Like, let's just think about, what's going on. You feel me? Now, the Personal Responsibility and Work Opportunity Reconciliation Act of 1996 is basically called PORA. This legislation provides for a much strengthened child support enforcement program. Listen now, the child support program begins children and families by locating non-custodial parents, establishing fraternity when necessary, and establishing and enforcing child support orders. Now, the whole point of this PORA, which basically all employers must report all new hires. The new hire report must contain the name, address, and social security number of the employee and the name, address, and federal employer identification number of the employer. So basically, when, like, say you were to get a new job or whatever, your job have to report all your information to child support. It's the point of the PORA. You know what I'm saying? Now, why are they so concerned on you, family? What is it? You know what I'm saying? Like, man, come on, y'all. Let's think about this now. I'm about to play this clip about this dude, man. This man, he had a rough time, rough life, whatever. I ain't jumping on the side, but he got locked up for child support because he was failing to pay child support. But you gotta understand, he was locked up previous time from doing this thing back in the day. And when you get out of jail, it's kind of rough or hard to try to to find a job or whatnot. So just listen to this story. Y'all tell me if it's right or not. You know. Let's see. Hold on.
Dakota 6 investigators are digging into a statewide problem. Families impacted by unpaid child support.
More than 1 million people have seen our stories on the air, on social media, and on the IndieChannel.com. And tonight, a perspective you almost never hear. A deadbeat dad speaks from prison and explains the question so many people are asking. What went wrong? Call 6 investigator Kara Kinney went behind prison walls to get his side of the story.
Carlisle, Indiana, home to Wabash Valley Correctional, a state prison. It's also home to Sean Everett. He lives behind these gates inside the minimum security camp. Everett is serving a 4-year sentence for felony non-support of a dependent. That dependent, his daughter Chantel, now 19 years old. To our surprise, Everett agreed to sit down and share his side of the story.
Hi, so nice to meet you.
We wanted to know what many wonder when a child support situation reaches prison walls. What went wrong?
Well, getting locked up before didn't help any.
Everett has been in and out of prison throughout his daughter's life for theft and receiving stolen property.
For a long time, it's hard to find a job once you get a felony.
He says he also suffers from alcoholism.
I'm not here to make excuses.
Do you consider yourself a deadbeat dad?
Maybe for part of it, from making the same mistakes over and over and being locked up earlier in her life. Yeah, I beat myself up over it a lot.
Chantel is now off at college, but the pain still lingers from her father, absent for almost all of her life.
What he did was wrong, and that he shouldn't have done it in the first place, and that he should have owned up to his responsibilities and been a real man. And it made me feel like, why am I not good enough to have the support of my father?
Do you realize what you did to your daughter?
Yeah, the same was done to me. I never knew my dad.
Everett grew up with a single mother.
And it was hard for my mom. I seen what the struggles she went through.
Yet Everett's actions caused his daughter and ex-fiance to go through those same struggles, a reality that makes Everett emotional.
Sorry. It's heartaching. I mean, it's heart-wrenching. It really is. There's no way around it. You know, and you're the cause of it, you know. It's just one of them things. I try to deal with it, you know, and hope one day I can make things right with her, you know.
Because Chantel just turned 19 last week, Everett will not accrue any new child support. However, he still has to pay the $45,000 he owes for Chantel, whose mother at times went on food stamps to make ends meet. What do you say to people that say, we are paying as taxpayers because of people like you?
I have to say they're right. I mean, you know, I'm sorry for that. You know, I truly am.
Everett failed to show up to a child support hearing in 2005 and was a wanted man until 2013 when Johnson County's investigator Troy Dehart tracked Everett down at his Roachdale home. Did you know there was a warrant out for your arrest?
No.
So you were surprised.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Everett says he wasn't hiding and was finally getting his life back on track and paid a small amount of child support, but it was too little, too late.
All I can do is from here on out be a better person.
He has every reason to. Everett has an 8-year-old son who he now only sees behind prison walls. He's attending alcohol and parenting classes and hopes to go on work release in August, where up to 55% of his wages could be garnished for child support. He plans to pay it and hopes it opens a window that's long been shut. If you could speak to parents that are maybe thinking about not paying their child support, what would you say to them?
Every action has a consequence. Just really think it through before you just think about yourself. Don't be so self-consumed. I mean, there's, you know, that person's dependent on you, that child.
Now, of course, not all these parents are deadbeats. Some have just fallen on tough financial times. Prosecutors acknowledge a lot of parents struggle with jobs and money, but they say it's important to get the problem resolved in court so that it doesn't escalate the way you just saw with Sean Everett. Now, if you...
Now, family. That's just messed up on that man. That man was already going through a rough time. He was locked up before. Like I said, the system, when you out for whatever crime or whatever that you done in your past, and you try to find a job, what's the first thing they do? They do a background check on you. You know, you was young then. I mean, and they look at that. You feel me? So we got to come up with a better way and better solution for the parents that have had a messed up past and was locked up for whatever reason that they done, and they learned from their mistakes. I still feel that is no reason for a a parent to actually get locked up because the system sees that they fail to pay child support. You don't know what's going on with him or her. You feel me? With the non-custodial parent, you don't know what's happening with that. And everybody is so full like that. I be honest with you, I don't think that dude the deadbeat dad. You know what I'm saying? I mean, what about? I mean, everybody got flaws. Everybody done things. You feel me? So I don't think he's the deadbeat dad. I think he was just caught up in the situation, and it wasn't like he didn't want to take care of his daughter. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, family. Like, it's too rough, man. Times are tough right now, especially when the COVID happened. Can I even say that? Because it's so sensitive. But when the COVID had hit, right? A lot of people lost their jobs. Don't you know that license have been suspended? People have, the ones that's on child support, license been suspended. Folks serve jail time because they lost their job during the COVID. Did you know that? You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, family. Like, things happen. You feel me? And like I said, I'm not taking up for that man, but at the same time, it's rough. It's rough out here. Now, if the dude was saying that he didn't care about his daughter, he don't got nothing to do with her, whoop-de-whoop or whatever, then I consider him as an unfit parent. Then I would say that, yeah, he need to be locked up. Yeah, child support need to get him. You feel what I'm saying? But I don't see nothing wrong. How y'all feel about it? You drop below in the comment box. Tell me what you think. So that's it, man. Y'all got to know the game. Know what it's about. Know how child support is out here. They're not your friends, family. They're not your friend. Child support, best interest is for the state and the federal government. That's it. If you don't believe me, hey, wherever state that you in, read that application. Read the child support application or whatnot. Read it thoroughly, and it's going to tell you that their interest is only for the state best interest. Not the child, the mother, the father, or anybody else, only for the state. You feel me? So let's be mindful of this, man. I'm Picasso Cognizance. Make sure you like, subscribe, tell a friend, and tell a friend about Resolute Fathers. Peace.